Hello everyone, it's GlitchNOut, and welcome back to the 4th episode of the Minecraft Manual. So, I hope you enjoyed those quick little clips of me finding some diamonds. I mean, the fortune pickaxe mining is it just feels so good, right? So, if we open this chest, you'll see that we have a lot of diamonds now. And in fact, this is spare, and what I've done is basically just laid out the amount of diamonds that we're going to need for different pieces of armor and tools. So this is our shovel, this is our axe, a spare pickaxe, and a sword, and then we have our armor, and then maybe 2 more for a hoe. But yeah, now we can craft up all of this stuff, grab some sticks, you know, and make ourselves a bunch of diamond armor. And I probably won't put it on immediately because I don't need it right now, but if we just go ahead and put it in this formation, we can click, 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 put our leggings in. Then we need our sword, right? So a sword, a pickaxe, an axe, a shovel, and a hoe, right? So, axe, hoe, shovel. There we go. Put it on for a second here. Yeah, full set of diamond armor with the diamond tools. Let's go. But yeah, I'm actually level 30 right now, so I thought that we should do a little bit of enchanting. And I'm just gonna look over, see what pieces of armor we get, which enchantments with prot 4, prot 4. Let's see. I'm breaking 3, I'm breaking 3, I'm breaking 3, I'm breaking 3, and I'm breaking 3. So I saw that we got prot 4 for the legs, and so I'll probably take that. Because the boots, you don't know what you're gonna get. So, yeah, let's just take our leggings. Unbreaking 3. Oh, okay. What? Okay. Honestly, it's fine. That was pretty good, I guess. Yeah. Prot 4 on the legs so far. So, I'm just gonna put this armor away, actually, because I don't want to wear it right now. I kind of have this thing where I like to have mending on my gear, you know. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but, you know, it's just something that I like to do personally. So I think our goal will be to just get a couple pieces of armor decently enchanted every single day. But yeah, there's actually a build I want to do at the beginning of this episode, and it's a sugarcane farm, because we do need a little bit of sugarcane, because that little manual farm that's covering up the sheep farm is not doing very good. And yeah, for those of you who are wondering, the sheep farm is pumping out a good amount of wool. We currently have 44 wool, and I don't know why this sheep isn't eating the wool, but, you know, eating the grass. That's okay. I'm gonna gather some materials, and then we're gonna get right into the sugarcane farm. In between episodes, I also cleared out a large area of land right around here, specifically in mind for the sugarcane and maybe some other farms. And so I want to be, you know, space conservative, so I'm just gonna go over to this side and make the sugarcane farm. So I wanted there to be like 2 different entrances for the farm, and so we're gonna have one here that you can just walk in up here, and another one right here. So basically we're just gonna go over 1, 2, 3, and then just pop that out by 2, and then go over 3, pop another one out, and that's an entrance right there. And I'm probably gonna plop down some of the spruce stairs, so let me grab some of those. Like that, and then that's our entrance right here. It's gonna step up into a little platform of sugarcane. So yeah, we're just gonna keep going around like this, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 by 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Flop that up, then just come over here, move that one up, and we're not gonna have any entrances on this one and on these sides because we don't need them. Gonna craft up a couple more stairs like this. So we're gonna plop one. I believe it goes right there. Yep, that's correct. Like this, and then we'll put some. We're gonna still do some terraforming on this little bit here. So That isn't permanent yet. And then on the areas that we're going to be placing the sugarcane, we're actually going to have a little border of the oak. And so we're just going to go here, there, and kind of just alternate. This one is going to be a waterlogged stair. That's kind of why I put this pattern down. It hides the waterlogged stair better, and it kind of just looks nice, varies the texture. So we're just going to be placing 2 of these here and there. This is a very simple manual sugarcane farm because I want to build an automatic one later in the series when we have a bit more stuff, and it's worth more, you know, because we will be making bigger farms that will be much cooler and more effective. But you always want to have something to work up to at the tip, because otherwise you can become demotivated. And actually, we should be pointing these like that. So yeah, that's my tip. Just make sure to build up to stuff. Don't just immediately go for the biggest farms, unless you're like Mumbo Jumbo or something, and you're trying to, or Green, or people on the Hermitcraft server, you know? If you're doing that kind of stuff, then sure, feel free to rush as much as you want, but in this case, we're going slower, right? So now we have this kind of area where we can just have a lot of sugarcane. And so what I'm going to do now is just go here and place down our sand. And once you have like the sand, then you should have this kind of pattern. And at first it might just look like a clean slate. What we're going to do is just take it and go over one from here. So this is a 9x9 area. Water source right here. And then like an L shape. So if you ever played chess, it's kind of like the shape of the knight makes, I think. And so just up 1 and over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, and basically this maximizes the amount of sugarcane that you can place. And yeah, now all we have to do is place down the water sources inside of these, and then put in a couple finishing touches. So I'm just gonna make a simple infinite water source by making a 2x2 area, and then just putting water sources on either corner. Now that I've placed all the sugarcane, and I mean all of my sugarcane, every single last piece that I had, and yeah, it just happened to be enough. So yeah, now there's a couple finishing touches that I want to put on the build. One of which is a couple more spruce slabs. So I'm just gonna take some of these and top these little blocks off here. Now is the part that is gonna be a little bit more expensive in terms of resources, but not too bad. We're gonna be making some of the fences like this, and then we're just gonna put them here, 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 and there, and then also one on each of the sides. So I'm gonna need a couple more actually. Yeah, so I want to make this little like kind of, you know, thing that keeps us from falling off of it and keeping the sugarcane from, you know, just disappearing. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then the fence gates is actually only 1 log per, and so I'm just gonna turn all of these into logs, turn a couple of these into sticks, and then that should be a good amount of these, yeah. And we're just gonna take these and fill them in. Believe it or not, that's actually it for the build. It's pretty simple, in fact, very, very simple, but I think it looks nice, fits in with the rest of the builds, you know, with the oak log and the spruce. So yeah, I think we did a pretty good job, and this should give us a good amount of sugarcane. There's what, like 70 sugarcane plants in there, I think, or maybe not 70, more like 60, yeah. That's still a good amount of sugarcane, and if you multiply that by 2, we'll have around 2 stacks. In fact, in my test world, exactly 2 stacks of sugarcane per harvest, which I think is actually pretty good for a starter sugarcane farm. And while we're up here, I'm actually gonna, you know, just get rid of this and then just plop down into our little, yeah, like with the fishes. And now I'm just gonna take a little time to connect the paths, and then I think we're gonna do a little bit of nether exploration. The paths are now completed, and yeah, I wanted to do a little bit of nether exploration. Try to find, you know, one of those portals, or not even a portal, just a fortress or something, you know, one of the new features. Because we did do a little bit of exploring at the beginning of the series, but I wanted to do a little bit more now that we're a bit more advanced. And, you know, to see what we can find, like, you know, already over there, a crimson forest. Or, not a warped forest, but it looks like it was cut off. So yeah, got a basalt deltas up here. Like I haven't been this direction yet, so I actually do not know really what's going on here. I'm just gonna keep going and see if I can find anything interesting. I have to say, these big magma cubes, they deal a lot of damage, and especially when you're caught off guard. But they can drop magma cream. Okay, I guess they're not dropping today. One more try. Magma cream. Yep, look at that. Magma cream used to make fire resistance potions, which is very useful. So yeah, just wanted to come in and say, be careful of these things because they are dangerous. What I'm gonna do actually is just make a little platform here and kill this Enderman, so that if we need to get a quick escape from like lava or something, we can use an Ender Pearl to do it. So that would be super useful. And all we have to do is get this guy over here. And he's also going to drop a little bit of that warped nylium. If we can kill him, hopefully he'll drop it. Right? Where'd he go? Did he just leave? No! Why did you leave me, Mr. Enderman? There we go! Pearl and warped nylium, which is going to be very useful. I know I did say it 2 different ways, but I guess there's multiple ways to say warped nylium. Or nylium, or whatever you want to call it. After traveling extremely far, I think that I'm gonna head back now. I was hoping we could find a fortress, but honestly, it's ridiculously far, and I don't want to get lost in another. I probably already am actually, unless I have some portal coordinates. I can't even speak anymore. All this nether stuff is making me go into hyperdrive, you know. So. Yeah, I think it's time for me to, you know, start heading back. Or at least I was going to head back, but I was mauled by a giant pack of the magma cubes. So, yeah, I guess we are back home. And honestly, it's not that bad. We still have all our diamond gear and quite a bit of iron, enough to make another set, so it's not that bad. But, oh, that kind of is sad. I had all those levels, and it's the first death, so if this was a hardcore world, say goodbye already. After I lost all those levels, I decided that I was going to make an XP farm. So I came down to the zombie dungeon that we found earlier, and I was like in the middle of digging it out. You know, I was even doing some recording, but then I was going to light up a little bit, and I found this this spider thingy, and then I found another one, which I can't find right now for some reason, but there are 2. There are 2 spider spawners here, and maybe one right there. I'm actually building a double spider spawner farm, I guess is what you call it. And I guess I'll walk you guys through on how to make it. The first thing I'm gonna do is, you know, dig out a room. So we're gonna need to go 4 blocks out in every single direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. After you've dug out your 9 by 9 area, because that's what it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. You're gonna need to go 2 blocks beneath the spawner and 3 blocks above the spawner. So yeah, just make sure to dig that out, and basically what that does is maximizes the amount of area that the cave spiders have to spawn. The spawners have now been completely dug out, so this one's done, and if we come over here, I've also dug out this spawner, and so now it's actually time to put in the water. So this part is just a lot of, you know, testing and trial and error just to see where you can stand and how you can connect all the different waterways. So because we have 2 spawners, we need to funnel them to one certain area. So basically this is gonna take a little while, so what I'm just gonna do is complete it, and then I'll bring you back and show you guys how the water flows and, you know, just some tips on making it flow. It's been quite a long time now, as in several hours of work to get this rather simple area, you know, just set up. And that's because cave spiders are extremely annoying. We're on the spectator account right now because I can't even go in there because, you know, I'm just standing here and, you know, we have these two spawners activated at the same time, right? All of these spiders are coming in. We have one tunnel that looks like this, and they just come through here and then go into here. And then our other spawner is dropping them down into this general tunnel. And we have a couple little systems here that help us to maximize the efficiency of the farm. One of which is a little water area right here. So we just have some signs and some fence gates and a water pool right here. Sometimes this, spiders will just crawl up. And so what this does is drowns them so the new spiders can spawn. We also have a similar system here and one there. And basically that just helps a lot. And then also we have this nice, you know, we backed up the water a little bit here. And then this is the killing chamber. We have some of the trapdoors there on top of slabs because the cave spiders can actually fit through a half block space, so just be careful of that. And yeah, so trapdoors, and then back down here we have two slabs and a trapdoor. And this one just helps us to get the XP, so we'll just hop down here, crouch, put ourselves up against the chest, and, you know, get some XP as well as a bunch of loot. I also did have a little bit of a problem right here, you see, with a bunch of spiders coming in. And so to solve that, what I did was just made a little area over here. And so I just walk over here and just slap them right there. And then they usually just pop back up into there. All in all, pretty good farm. And we've got, it's got a couple issues, you know, but honestly, every time we go to leave the farm, we will just be resetting the spawns, so it should be fine. There's a lot of endermen over there, and then we'll just pop up here. So yeah, look forward to next episode where we're gonna be actually making a building for the spider spawner and making the room inside it look a lot better. But yeah, let me hop back on to the main account. I'm just now very dark in here because, you know, oh, I actually gotta turn on my volume, you know, because the spiders are so loud. Yeah, we've come back down here where we just slap these spiders. So yeah, it's actually pretty efficient, and, you know, we're getting a lot of XP, so now we should have enough to, you know, do all of our enchanting needs. So that is very good. It's just a starter XP farm, you know, it's not like an Enderman farm or one of those AFK gold farms or anything, but, you know, we're getting pretty good amount of XP. Just hop down here. And just with those kills, we're getting, I'll probably say, at a level 34.5 to level 35. So it just keeps coming, you know? Which is really nice. No more killing cows for XP, right? Wow, this is actually good. Wow. 2.5 levels like that. And so, yeah. I'll probably work on getting us, like, a way to get back up. I do have some soul sand, so I just need to, you know, break up there, and then, you know, just set up a little water elevator going up, so that would be nice. Also a drop chute. So yeah, sorry this episode, it might be a little bit long, it might be a little short, depending on how much I decide to, you know, trim the clips up. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. This has been GlitchNOut. Goodbye, everyone.